Hello guys! Unit 2, open at page 24. Okay, we will do the matching activity first, then we will read the article and then we will move on. To think very carefully about what you are doing. To concentrate, right? To keep things for use in the future. To store. A wild plant that grows in the garden. A weed. It carries information between the brain and the body. A nerve cell. An object used to carry or store things. A container. Okay, now we have learned these words. Now we can read the article clearly. Learning is brain change. Everybody has a brain, but not many people know how the brain works. Some people believe that the brain is like the hard disk of a computer. We use it to store files, images, language, words, text, sounds, or other data. Others compare the brain to a huge container or cupboard with lots of little drawers, shelves, and boxes in it. We put information into these boxes and hope to find it again later. The brain is not a computer disk, and it isn't a container. Look at the picture here. It looks a bit like weeds in a garden, doesn't it? The picture actually shows a child's neocortex, a part of the brain. You can guess what happens. More weeds grow as a child gets older. Scientists call these neuronal networks. Neuronal networks, yes. The networks grow around our neurons or nerve cells. What makes them grow? Learning. Learning is brain change, says Professor James Zull from Case Western University in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. Without learning, nothing changes in the brain. For every new word you learn in your English lesson, every puzzle you solve in maths, every new song you learn to sing, a neuronal network grows in your brain and the brain changes. The more neuronal networks we grow, the better we can think and the better we remember. You may wonder if there is anything you can do to make the networks in your brain grow better. Professor Zull says yes, there is. He says that brain change is strongest when you are interested in and like what you are learning. You are in control of what you are learning and you get challenging tasks that make you think hard and concentrate. Understanding a challenging task makes you feel good and develops your brain. Okay, guys. Read and choose. The text compares the brain to weeds. True. Yes, it looks like weeds. The brain is a system of neuronal networks that can change. True. Whenever we learn anything, a change happens in our brain. True. We can't really make our brains stronger. No, false. We can make. Being able to do difficult tasks is good for the brain, of course. Okay, what is the best description of this text? The text is this. We know the article. What is the best description of this text? We will choose the best option. An adventure story to entertain the reader. B. An ad to sell the reader something. C. A magazine article to give the reader information. D. A letter to persuade the reader to do something. Of course, this is a magazine article to give the reader information. This is the best option for this article. Okay, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. 1, 2, and 3. Read and complete. What people believe about the brain. Which paragraph do you think? What people believe about the brain? Paragraph 1 talks about what people believe about the brain. Paragraph 2 talks about our brain is growing system. And number 3, how to make your brain stronger. These are the main ideas of these paragraphs. Grammar: a and the or no article. Look at the sentences from a magazine article. Underline a and the. Denounce these articles are with. Then go through the sentences again and circle the nouns with no article. Finally, complete the rule with a and the or no article. Food, no article. Okay, circle the nouns with no article. Underline a and the and denounce these articles are with. The food, look, the. An example, and. Sugar, no article. Again, no article. The sugar. Sweets, no article. Problems, no article. There is no article, a and the. Memory, chocolate, with no article. An orange, the example. Okay, these are articles. The name of these things, a and the name of them is article. Rule: we use a or an with a singular countable noun when the listener or reader doesn't know exactly which thing we are talking about. You can have an apple or a banana. We've got a new car. Actually, we don't know exactly which thing we are talking about. Just one car, just one apple, just one banana. The with plus noun when it is clear which things or person or people we are talking about. The apple in this pie are from our garden. Now we know which apple is this. The bananas that we bought yesterday are horrible. No article. We don't use any article with plural countable noun or uncountable noun when we are talking about things in general. Bananas are sweeter than apples. Now we are talking in general. Chocolate isn't good for you. This is a general statement. This is our rule, don't forget it. Now we will read and choose. She is a good student. She eats a lot of, no article, a lot of fruit and vegetables. We don't use any article after this adverb, after this preposition. The book that you gave me, we know which book is this. That's why we use the. The book that you gave me was really good. I have an idea. We don't know which idea is it. What is it? Or let's watch the new Beyonce video. Now we know what are we talking about. The new Beyonce video, the last video. I never drink coffee. I hate it. Coffee, that's a general statement. I like lots of sports, but the sport I like most is tennis. Now again we are talking in general. That's why we don't use any article a and the. We don't use it. Let's fill the blanks with the article a and the. We don't use anything because people, we are talking in general. People need to drink. Of course, orange juice and apple juice are very popular. Again, we are talking in general. We don't use any article here. But they are not always a good choice. This is adjective clause. That's why we need to put an article with adjective and noun. Orange juice has got a lot of sugar in it, so don't drink too much of it. The best drink for your brain is water. A glass of water is the best drink you can get, but the water, now we know, the water that you drink. Which water? That you drink. The water that you drink needs to be fresh and clean. Is everything clear now? Verbs about thinking. Look, use a dictionary to make sure you know the meaning of these words. Now, verbs about thinking. To concentrate on, to remember, to think, to imagine, to wonder, to believe, to guess, to recognize, to realize, to suppose. Choose the correct words, okay? Now we will use these verbs about thinking. The task was very difficult. I had to think for a long time. Come on, don't be silly. I don't believe in ghosts. Can you? How great it must be to live at the beach. Can you imagine? When the teacher asked the question a different way, I realized that I knew the answer. Did they really say they are moving to New York? I don't believe it. Don't believe it. I have not seen her for 6 years. I don't think I would realize or recognize. I think it is recognize. I have no idea what the answer is. I'll just have to guess. I was so tired that I found it hard to concentrate on the test, to focus on the test. Have you ever wondered why I haven't phoned you for months? Are you curious about it? If you want to get there faster, I suppose we should take a taxi. I suppose we should take a taxi. Now, let's go back. The ways we learn. Page 25. Now we will listen at the pronunciation track. Word stress.
Unit 2, page 25. Pronunciation. Exercise 1.
Jack, I can't believe it. Do you recognise that man over there?
I suppose it could be someone we know.
How could you forget? Think, Jack.
Oh yeah, now I remember. He's on that TV quiz show.
That's right. It's called Concentrate. I wonder what he's doing here.
Okay, let's move on. Okay. Are there any places where you can think really well or not well at? Could you please answer these questions according to yourself, then write your answers into your books or notebooks. And you can visit workbook page at page 20. Okay, this is the end of our lesson. See you. Bye.